Get in some queries now. Pranjal Dubey calls us from New Delhi with a query. Pranjal, go ahead.
Hi, Sumaira. Hi, Mangalam. My name is Pranjal Dubey. I hold 20 shares of Bharat Forge at 594.75. I brought them sometime in October last year. And since then, the stock has consistently plummeted by around 20%. So it has been a fairly large investment on my part. Should I hold on to this for a bit longer or, take it out and invest somewhere else?
What was your initial investment horizon when you entered, Pranjal?
Well, I would ideally want to invest for short to medium term.
Okay. And you've been holding this for the last 1 year, right?
Somewhere around 7 to 8 months, yes.
All right, 7 to 8 months. Vijay, what would your view on Bharat Forge be? We've been getting commentary coming in from the US truck orders. They've not been doing too well. There was some commentary coming in from the tractor makers as well. So US not particularly looking good. Bharat Forge has a fair exposure there. Our viewers been holding it for the last 8-9 months, sitting on some losses. What would your view be?
Well, I think that he should keep on being invested in the stock with a stop loss of 456. And I think that, when there is extreme pessimism, chances are that, companies revive back and they turn back. We can see a tide turning back, although a lot of it is against it, because we see Maruti numbers have been dwindling, and they have been doing production cuts with other auto majors as well, including Bajaj. So my sense is that he should hold on with a stop loss, because he has already bitten the bullet. Another 40-45 rupees he should have a stop loss and hold on to the stock. Chances are that it can bounce back after making a double bottom.
Okay, up next, Anup Agarwal is on the line with us from Jharkhand, and he has a query on Tata Motors. Hi, Anup. Good afternoon. What's your question? Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Go ahead, Anup.
I want to purchase Tata Motor 1000 shares at this price. Can I buy it?
Okay, and do you have already a portfolio of stocks?
Yes. I have 400 shares at the rate of 350 per share.
You already have Tata Motors and you want to add another 1,000 shares to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, Rajat, what would you say to Tata Motors at 170 odd, a good price to buy at?
See, looking at the chart, it appears that Tata Motors can still go down again. But what I feel is that unless it takes out 200 decisively, one should not buy more, and that means averaging the position. Say, for instance, let me disclose that I personally hold Tata Motors. I bought at a slightly lower price and continuing to hold on, but I would add only after it crosses 200, when I get an idea that yes, it is finally bottoming out. That signal has not yet come, so I wouldn't suggest any more fresh buying at current levels.
All right. Vijay, your view on Tata Motors would be what?
Well, I would say that Tata Motors has been one of the greatest disappointment in the last few years. But at these levels, I don't think that, the risk reward is unfavorable. The risk reward primarily is, favorable. And I don't think that anybody investing with a longer term horizon at these levels can lose much. Although I would recommend a stop loss of 150. So you can buy with a longer term horizon. I think that, once they start doing well in India, they have launched models which are doing well. Look at Harrier, there's a waiting line on the bookings. And the other models they have launched, there's a huge interest in the Indian markets, which primarily was lost earlier. So their home ground has started, looking good. Earlier, the entire dependence was on JLR. And I think that, if this dependence shifts a bit, JLR although is a very important part of the portfolio, but if this importance shifts a bit, so I think that it would be good for the company on the whole. So buy in a dip. I think that, anywhere between 160, 165, if you get Tata Motors, go ahead and buy.
All right, Rajat, Vijay, we'll thank you on that note. Thanks very much for advising our viewers. We'll wrap up on your stocks with the news that the market has recovered. So it's just down about 0.6% now on the Sensex. The Nifty is down about 0.25%. The mid-cap index is back to its winning ways, so up 100 points on that one. And the Nifty Bank has now regained about 0.5%. So we're still off of the top of the day, but nevertheless, from the lows we've recovered, though the market breadth is yet to see that kind of recovery. So we'll wrap up on your stocks. Leave it to the team of Closing Bell to take the market action forward. Thanks.